I'm just wondering, Daniel, what do you believe? Oh, I love a good roadside attraction here in America. Give me the biggest bottle of twine, I'm in. The thing, I'm in. Wall drugs, yes sir. This is another one of those roadside attractions. It's not on the main freeway anymore. This was probably back in the older days. This was a busy road. Now, not such busy. This is called Shields Date Farm. See it now. Romance and the sex life of a date. It's world famous. It says so right on the sign. So let's go see what's inside a date farm tourist trap.
This date garden is one of the oldest and most interesting in America.
Up there, Shields Date Garden, world's finest. All other shakes are fakes. So we gotta try one. So is this really the world's finest date shake?
Yeah.
Give me a date shake, let's give it a shot. Have you been here since 1936?
No.
Okay, just making sure. What makes this special?
Sheer dates, nothing else in here, and the way we make the shake with it, just add water to this to make a date paste, and just mix that paste with vanilla ice cream milk, and that's date shake.
Working here at the date place, do you get a lot of dates?
I mean, not really. I'm still single, so.
Again, this is the world's finest date shake. Here we go. So I've had them all over. I had them in Israel. I've had them.
Really?
See if this is the world's finest. It's the world's finest. We found it. Yay!
Oh, excuse me.
So this is Daniel. Daniel's one of the guys working here. Are you running the joint?
Pretty much.
Are you? Good for you.
Yeah.
Shields Date Garden first opened on Highway 111 in Indio on Christmas Day, 1924.
I watched the movie. There's a movie about the sex life of a date tree.
The Shields Date Garden is the only place in the world where you can see and hear the romance and sex life of the date.
What's interesting is that they couldn't grow dates in the United States until the late 1800s when they found out that they needed a lot more water. Is that what it was?
I believe that's what it was.
Spanish conquistadors were the first to introduce dates to the Western Hemisphere. But these early date gardens failed to produce much fruit because most Spanish settlements at that time were near the coast where humidity is far too high for successful date growth.
I believe they brought them from the Middle East.
In 1921, the Indio Date Festival was inaugurated to celebrate the date industry, its cultural history, and Middle Eastern origin, a February tradition that continues to this day.
You've got some of the, you've got different date trees around here, and there's actually, they talk about in the movie, they actually have permanent ladders on there because the guys go up there and get the dates from here.
No doubt you've noticed that we've put permanent ladders on all of our palms to make it easier for the men to climb them. These ladders are moved up every 2 or 3 years.
So that is how they used to do it back in the days. So I believe now it's a lot safer. Before there would only one guy would used to be go up at a time. And I believe about 4 to 5 guys go up at once.
It's really easy to grow a date, right? It's just like a carrot. It comes up, and every year, every couple of months, there's new dates that pop up.
No, not as easy as everybody thinks.
Another interesting feature about the date palm is the fact that nature made no adequate provision to pollinate the female date bloom. Back as far as we have any record of dates, man has cut the male flowers from the male palm and placed them in the tops of the female palm. I doubt if there have been any truly wild date gardens in the world for thousands of years.
Dates don't pollinate themselves, even all the way back to the Egyptian times.
There's a big process to it. You have to pollinate them. I believe they say it takes about up to 10 years to get your first crop.
After it's planted, it requires an additional 8 to 15 years.
I see there's the 3 crosses with Jesus on it. There's the garden tomb over there.
So this has been here, I would say, about for 10 years. This whole park was not back here before. Someone came from Canada and they had some kind of park like this out in Canada. And I do not know the reason why. They were going to close down the park in Canada, and they were looking for somewhere to relocate these statues throughout the whole park. So there are, I believe, 10 to 12 statues having to do with the Bible.
You know why they moved those Bible things from Canada to here? Because America's better. And that's why we celebrate America. Yay, America.
They also do weddings and
I'm not sure I'd do a wedding at a place where the plants can't mate. That's Jesus, by the way. They got a whole bunch of Bible stuff here, which is pretty cool. There are a number of different date trees, about 119 different varieties in the area. And these dates, when you plant them, you don't see the first date till at least 20 years.
I believe so, yes. I believe. You believe so.
I'm just wondering, Daniel, what do you believe?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you know for a fact? Give me
I
something
do know
you
that they do need this hot temperature, 100 plus degrees for the whole summer. Without that, we do not have any dates. That's
Okay, and by the way, right now it is 117 degrees here in Indio, California. I'm sure you're gonna want to rush out and join us here in July. It's Shields Date Garden. It's in Indio, California. How far is the Coachella Festival from here?
I would say about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Can you hear it when you're working?
You can hear it from here.
You can hear it. Have you ever been?
I've been. I went this year.
All right. So you're kind of a crazy guy. You don't underneath that outfit. Okay. All right. So if you're gonna go to Coachella and go and get crazy with those people, get a couple of dates on your way out there. You like that?
I like that.
All right. Get a couple of dates on your way out there. 10 minutes away is Coachella Festival. And this is Shields Date Farm in Indio, California, in the Coachella Valley, one of the only places in the world where you can grow dates. And that's why we celebrate America.